I just saw this fake British thing. Well, God showed me a long time ago about the system and how frail it is, how it's on Satan's chain, a house of cards, lies. Hitler took his government with 40 people. Literally. Took the capital, took the country. The whole country bent to him. Same thing almost happened to us in the riots of the COVID, whatever, supposed pandemic, which was nothing but a gypsy scheme. They are buying you up pennies on the dollar. Nobody's doing the covenant. Well, that's what happens when you don't do the covenant. That's the Bill of Rights. Everybody in the land that's in office to this country swears an oath to uphold those Bill of Rights. That is the Constitution. But those Bill of Rights are the only unmovable thing in all the Constitution. The preamble clearly states that anybody that infringes or violates these are in misconduct and abuse of their powers. And redress and compensation must be made immediately. Well, to infringe is to even come close. The right of assembly to peaceably assemble, well, you're allowed to have drugs and so forth. They're seizing drugs without warrants. The warrants go against the fifth. The fifth says nothing you say or do can be used against you. That means it can't. They can't use that because it's not in the warrant. If your people that you pay to keep your security do not have a warrant, the case made against you, why are they harassing you? To rob you, mafia style. They're literally turning our own guards out to rob us. Why? Because we're robbing the house. But therefore, that's why God really doesn't have a general execute every office. Because you literally arrest all of them from president down. Everybody's sworn to God to uphold this. Law is precedence, and they're all supposedly in the law. Well, law is precedence. And in the oath to the law, which is precedence to the law, because all law comes from God. And therefore, raising the right hand is like an hallelujah. This belongs to God. This is what I'll move for. Is to the Constitution. I solemnly swear to uphold the Constitution of the United States. That's the judges, lawyers, DAs, all that. The armies, however, the armed forces, swear to defend. I so-and-so do solemnly swear to defend the Constitution of the United States of America against all enemies, both foreign and domestic. That's the Bill of Rights. And literally, he could release all the prisoners without warrantable jurisdiction, a victim, flesh and blood accuser to face in the chair. Without this, it is nothing but paper idols you face in the chair. It's the same way they're taking your kids without juries. All of this is a design to collapse and bring under absolute despotism. Therefore, the general could literally execute all the offices, give all the banks, the monies, the drug money, the prison money, all back to the people. Well, if they don't do this, then they're, in treason to treat our sons like all the rest of them.